Alrighty, so we are at UAMS and I'm going to go get a 4-hour EEG done on my brain. Not really looking forward to it because the last time I had this done, they took a lot of my scalp off and it damaged my skin pretty bad because of the paste that they use to do the EEG. But we are here and I am repping Norm, Arkansas, and also the Arkansas Epilepsy Foundation. I'm going to be accepting donations for that for my birthday, which is in 4 days. So y'all send some coins their way for the Arkansas and also the Louisiana Epilepsy Foundation. So let's go get this brain looked at. So I am in the neurodiagnostic room, about to get hooked up to the nodes. I have washed my hair, got all the product out of it so that the nodes will stick better. Last time I had quite a bit of skin removed and damaged, like I was saying, so I did not want that this time. Yeah, I had 2 seizures yesterday. One was yesterday morning. I was at work. Most of my seizures happen entering and exiting buildings. I cannot tell you why. It's been like that since I was little. I'll go into Walmart and a seizure. I'll come out of Target. So I was at work. I was coming in and out of the break room, and it just hit me. And then yesterday we were in a head-on collision last night, my wife and I, and right after that I think I had 3. I'm sure those were just induced by the stress of getting hit in my new car. Yeah, it's parked up there. I just got it and haven't had it but a couple weeks, and he just hit us head on. So yeah, 2 seizures yesterday, and probably more than that. But so normally it's like a deja vu feeling, a very strong, like, I try to explain this to people, it's so weird. It feels like I have lived whatever that moment is 1,000 times, and it just compounds in my mind. And my stomach will feel like someone punched me about right under here. And then after that, I'm out of it for, my wife says, sometimes 10 seconds, sometimes 2 or 3 minutes. My left side will feel like I don't have control over it, basically. It almost feels like butterflies have just taken over the left side of my body. It kind of feels real light, tingly. A bad one, my left hand will almost always kind of curl up here and stay there for a while. Time to get hooked up. I was introduced to it a couple years ago, and like I said, it was having probably 20 to 30 seizures in a 2-week period. Went down to having so few that I can travel. I just came back from Puerto Rico. I went to, oh my God. Yeah, it's really changed my life. It really has. So to start off, the diagnostic tech uses a special pencil to make markings on my forehead and in my scalp to mark where the electrodes are going to go. He had a little bit of trouble getting the pencil to show up on my darker skin tone. So this was a little uncomfortable as he had to mash down pretty hard with that pencil to get the color and the marker to show up on my skin. But I'm a big girl, so we just pushed through. After the technician marked the spots for the electrodes, he went through with a special Q-tip and rubbed on the paste and putty that was going to be used to adhere the electrodes to my skin. Again, this part was quite uncomfortable because, as you can hear, he is scraping pretty hard with that Q-tip, trying to get off any residue and, clear off any skin follicles that will prevent those electrodes from sticking. The worst part about this test is the skin and scalp damage that often occurs from the abrasions and from the chemicals.
Too much.
That's okay.
How'd you do that diamond haircut?
Oh, very talented barber.
Wow.
Over in North Little Rock. Yeah.
It's crazy. I've never seen it.
He does good work. And I have him and a lady over at the Sports Clips off University down here that does my hair. She is amazing with some clippers.
Really?
Yeah, she's put a galaxy in there, a rainbow. She's put all kinds of stuff in there for me.
Really?
Reasonable pricing.
Wash not.
There's the first one. The technician then hooks up all the wires to the electrodes and uses a special tape to bind it all together. After all the electrodes and wires were attached, they cut off the lights, and for about 5 minutes they used a very bright light with a specific sequence of flashing to stimulate any abnormal brain activity. Then they allowed me to go to sleep and recorded my brain activity for 2 to 3 hours. And after a really good nap, it was time to take it all off. It changed my life years ago. I used to have like 20, 30 seizures a week. It changed my life. I help people get their card, help people, find the right strain, studying, extracting, and all that stuff. Well, we are all done with the EEG, and now we are in the cafe, hopefully about to get us some pizza. I have all that still in my hair. It's gonna take a while to kind of wash all of this stuff out. Well, we got our pizza. We had a successful 3-hour EEG, and now it is time to go home and light one up.
Speaking of, we're gonna get some.
Yeah! Favorite part of the day is coming to my favorite dispensary, which is Natural Relief Dispensary in Sherwood, Arkansas. I get a lot of my prescription products for my epilepsy, pain, and PTSD here. The staff here are awesome, and you just can't beat the prices. And definitely, y'all want to vote for them for the Best of Arkansas 2020. And here is how. Pause the video right here, and y'all follow these steps and vote for Natural Relief for the Best of Arkansas by July the 5th. So not only does Natural Relief Dispensary have a huge selection of medical cannabis products, they also educate their medical cannabis patients by placing place cards with the terpene profile, CBD and THC content, and also the effects of the strain right there next to the product. And that is so important because we cannot get to legalization without cannabis education. Definitely this brand of edibles, yes.
These in the bag for you, okay?
Okay.
I hope you have a lovely day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Ma'am. I'm going to get this too so I can vote for y'all. Alright, so we have made it home from the hospital. Got my little haul from Natural Relief Dispensary. Got my favorite Rise and Shine cannabis infused gummies. These taste so good from Good Day Farms. And then we're going to roll us a nice joint with some mimosa coming in at 20.2% THC. And then also we've got some Chernobyl coming in at 22.9. Gonna roll this in a nice king size hemp paper and get medicated. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Please take a moment to to donate to the Arkansas and also the Louisiana Epilepsy Foundation. You guys come out and also vote for the 2022 recreational cannabis law that'll be coming your way. If you're in Pulaski County or Central Arkansas, come see me in person. I am collecting signatures for the recreational marijuana ballot for 2022. Hey, where y'all going? Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and share this video with someone who matters. Stay high.